What's up, everyone? Another back with more Factorio for you. Episode 19. We're already getting into some destruction. The bots are going nutty. They're always attacking. They're always pushing. They're always biting at our heels. Pun intended. And welcome back. So let's first talk about what we did last episode. Last episode, what we did is we rebuilt this whole oil setup, our whole refinery. Sorry, it goes that way, right? And we've already burnt through all of our oil and just kind of waiting for stuff to trickle in, which is very typical of oil. You can see we've got petroleum gas just chilling, waiting to get more. This is very typical. I also reset these down to, I only want 5K of light and I think 5K of heavy. The lubricant was actually consuming pretty much like all of our oil and stuff. We really need petroleum gas, but we're out. We're going to have to tap some more gas locations, some more oil locations. But we will wait till bots to do that. We're going to need also probably black science. So that's 2 more episodes at least until we can expand into more oil locations. We can do that, no problem. Actually, it'll be 3 because on this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to do sulfuric acid, batteries, and you can't see it, but we're also going to do electric motors. Now, one thing I noticed, and I think you probably are noticing it, is we're running out of space right here. I still have like 2 to 3 more robot builds to do over here. I'm gonna have to move this whole setup right here. I think these train setups and put them down over here toward our base so that we can use this for regular builds. We do have a lot more space around the base, so I'm not super concerned yet. We also have like over here, we have a lot of space we could probably use, but it is getting a little tight in here. So I did notice that as well. I think another thing I noticed is we've already consumed 3 million of this iron. So the patch is already half gone. Probably gonna have to tap this one pretty quickly. Won't be that big a deal. I'll probably just tap it and run the belts over to this. I probably won't even put another station in. Also, the copper one is almost gone. So I think we'll probably end up tapping that, or if there's one that's more in the way, could tap that. It's right next to a train line, I guess. I don't know. It's 4.5. What's this one? This one's 5. I'll probably tap this one. It's right next to the depot, too. That should be simple. So that's kind of the updates on what's going on here. Let's get to building now. As you can see, I pre-built everything. I brought all the trains in and everything. These are some pretty serious builds. We're just going to start building, though, and getting this thing done. Again, that hitching is going on. It might be because I probably should load up my machine and then record right away. Like, shut it all the way down and turn it back on. I might be getting some, like, memory leaks or something like that. All right, so let's get this built. This is just going to connect, and it's already connected to water, so maybe what I do here is take out this connection. Yeah, because it's already connected, so, well, I don't want that. Let's just put it right there, I guess. Let's get this going. Luckily, this is just straight down. This is awesome. And we got it, same thing here. Why don't we do that, I guess? That way we can kind of get this going without a lot of stuff happening. Actually, water won't matter. Let's just connect the water because we still have to connect like iron and sulfur, so this is not that big of a deal. Let's just get it connected. There we go. We can also connect it across again, just to get this thing moving. Wait, do we have 2 connections right here? Oh, those are just connections to the actual machines. This is actually getting it across for us so it can hit all of our builds here. So specifically with sulfuric acid, you're seeing that this build's not very big because we're consuming 5 sulfur per second. So we don't have enough sulfur in the line to even build this whole thing. We're just gonna build half of this thing. When we get blue belt, we'll be able to satisfy all that need. I think blue belt is 60 per second, but I'm not sure. But we'll be able to build supply that at that point. So let's just get this in. We'll get the whole water thing in here. We probably won't do the cross pollination though. Won't do the undergrounds because it just takes a lot of time. We're just going to build half this thing. So I think before we do anything else, what I'll do is I'll get these guys in. I'm only going to put 6 on each side. Oh, I need bunches of them. That's right. I pre-built those are over here. We don't have these on the bus right now, the chemical plants. I don't think we ever will, really. So that's 5. So we're going down to 6 right here. That's half the build. Because remember, 5 per second means when you have 1 line of sulfur, it's gone already. This many dudes. Yeah, that's still fine. I can turn this one. On other builds, I wouldn't be able to do that because if you turn it like I just did, you actually turn the inputs. They'd be on the opposite sides. So let's get this guy in as well. I don't need the top one because I don't want it to connect to water right there. So let's just do it. Add this going down. This will have to run the whole thing because it's got to go over to our reservoir here. I also preset this up to say stop at 5K each. 5K each, I want to say, is 3 train loads full. I'm not positive on that one. Oh, no, 5K each times 24 is 100,000. That's 2 train loads full. That's plenty. We don't need to have this much sulfuric acid until we have a better way to get like more sulfur and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do that to us yet. What I'm noticing is because these builds are so massive, I'm consuming way too many resources, and then when I go to build the next set of things I need to build, I'm out of resources, right? Like crude oils runs out very quickly, so I got to be really careful with it. All right, let's get the power in here. There's not much to do here. Oh man. So what I can do here is take this out and do that. There we go. Because I don't know what was there before. Okay, so that's in. Let's just build this whole side here real quick. I don't want to connect that yet, so let's just do it like that, I guess. It'll fix itself. This is going to be the iron. The iron only comes in at 1 per second, so it can be on the outside. Just a long hand is fine. This guy is the guy that's 5 per second. Now he's going to go in like that. So again, we'll do that. And we've got some extra here. Why is that? I don't know. I think because I didn't want to use more underground. So yeah, that's cool. No, I have... Yeah, okay, that's right, okay. We got fast and then longhand. Again, these guys are just jacking us up. They're going to be for a little while. But pretty soon we're going to have that black science coming in, military science, and then we'll be able to handle those guys because we're going to have better tech. So let's get... Nope, that's wrong now. It's in the middle on all these. There we go, like... Nope. Do I not have another one? I don't. Well, I know I have one on the train. Let's just go grab that. There we go. Nice. This build is getting close to being done already, which is pretty amazing. Because I'm going to build the rest of this off camera. Again, we have a few builds to do, and I don't want to take up too much time. 3 builds, maybe 4. I think it's 3, though. Because I think everything else is already built. We just literally have to connect everything. All right, so there we go. I did see I missed a light up there. Let's put both of these lights in. There we go. All right, so that guy is ready. I'm going to build the rest of this, and then we'll let it rip. I do really like the water sound and like all the different sounds. Again, I'm not used to these kind of sounds because I played... I think they put these in for 2.0, right? Because I don't remember all these sounds and stuff, and maybe it's because I actually turned up my volume so you guys could hear it on camera, because I noticed I couldn't hear it on camera. It was turned too low, so I had to turn it back up. I turned it up about double what I had it at before. So now I can hear all the sounds and stuff. Because I think this game has really amazing sound, so I didn't want to miss out on that. But has the water always made that sound, guys? All right, here are the last of the water connections, and now this thing is ready to rip here. Let's start on this side. Not that it really makes a difference. We'll put it in like that and like that. That guy should start moving. Nice. Again, it's going to consume sulfur like it's going out of style. Because it's consuming at 5 per second. I don't even know if this thing can keep up. Let's check. It looks like it can. That's good. It's consuming water very fast too. But I'm not super concerned about water, mostly the sulfur. So there we go. We're generating this stuff very quickly. Look at it come in, man. Super fast. That's awesome. All right, that build is done. Very easy build right there. Nice. It's already filling all the way up to here because we're going to use it to make batteries now. And all the way up in here and everything. And actually, we probably will connect this at the very end because sulfuric acid is a little bit more costly as far as generation. Water is basically free. So we'll get these builds in first, and then, we'll hook the sulfuric acid up. So the battery build's different. It's a lot slower, and I probably could have put way more generation in here. But again, I'm thinking about, do I need it? Do I need... I think this is like 80 of these things. Do I need 160 of these things? Not now. Not right now, I don't. So maybe we can just chill on this one, and this will be a full build all the way down. I probably could put a half build in here, but this is just consuming power. It's not that big of a deal. And when I'm waiting on batteries, I don't want to have a problem with this. So we'll just get these batteries in right away. One let's just build the whole thing on one side, and then I'll kind of duplicate it as we go over there, so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. So I'm doing this as on the slow belt right here. We also have 2 things on one belt because this stuff's coming in really slowly. I think it's consuming what is it? It's like, yeah, 0.25, right? So iron and plate, iron and copper coming in just super slow. They don't need huge amounts on the belt, right? So that's the better way to do it, in my opinion. Let's get these lights in now. And then we will get, I think we have one more belt thing to build, right? Yeah, this inside thing. And this is just regular inserters because we don't need, it doesn't come out that fast. It's 1 every 4 seconds. So there's not much point to using a fast or something like that. Oh, these alternate. Okay, that's why this is happening. So one other thing to know, though, is I haven't used any production, what are they called? Modules or anything like that. And I feel like I should have. I feel like I'm missing out. Like I should be doing probably productivity at this point, where you get more out of the same amount of resources you put in, especially on like refineries and stuff, because oil is a very hot commodity, right? It's very precious. And so I'd really like to get the most bang for my buck from that as I can. But I don't know. We'll see. I haven't done that yet. And I'd rather just get bots really quickly and worry about it later. Anyway, let me build the rest of this and then we'll turn it on. I'm getting really good at putting these inserters in. Look how fast I can go now. That doesn't make me feel good. It's like I'm doing it too much, man. That's okay. We're almost to bots. Just a few more builds. We're going to be there. We'll have massive amounts of bots coming in. It's going to be so amazing. All right, here we go. It's all ready to go. Let's hook up this stuff first, because again, I don't care as much about plate as I do about this sulfuric acid. Now let's hook up the acid. Everybody's good to go, right? Everything's working as intended. Again, this stuff comes in really slowly. They don't need that much, so we're good. Now we have batteries. And boom, now we have batteries. Now we have batteries. You get a car. You get a car. So batteries, again, come out very slowly. And I think I've restricted it to, yeah, not a lot. I would say, you know, enough. Probably too much, to be really honest. In fact, we really could cut this back even further because we're just consuming a lot of product. And I don't think it's really worth it. So let's actually cut this back. I'm going to be cutting these trains back too. So a train will not come in anymore and get a full load of batteries. We'll just get like a partial load. And then, you know, it'll go back and get another partial load. I don't want to consume massive amounts of resources. I think I didn't cut this off very much. Yeah, I did a little bit of cut off here. It's only because these are 50 per stack. These, I don't... Oh yeah, even this. I'm starting to cut back on a lot of this stuff. This is full because it's a supply, right? I don't mind. Plastic is used in a lot of stuff, mostly chips. But again, those red chips are used everywhere. So that's build number 2 done, and I believe... Yeah, let's just pick this up. Why don't we send this guy over to our next build area right here? So as this goes under 5, this starts up again. Perfect. That's good. That's all we need. Batteries are flowing. Awesome. Let's go up here to our next build. And the train just got here, so that's perfect. I might have to reload, dude, because I'm getting kind of low on some stuff here. And like poles is pretty bad. What does this thing use? Just, oh, regular inserters? Okay, what about regular inserters? Yeah, I'm getting low on that too. Do I have any in here? Yeah, I better go resupply. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I already placed the assembler twos because I wanted to see if I was going to run out. I had exactly enough to put them all in. So I got to resupply that, even though I don't need it now. But I wanted to make sure I got everything I need for this whole thing. We might run out of regular pipe. Well, I hope not. So the way this build works is it takes lubricant and electric chips and engine. Electric chips, engine, and lubricant, and you get an electric engine. It's, again, very slow. It's a very slow build. So we're just going to let it rip. And it's unfortunate we have so many engines on belts. That's the way it is. That's the way, for now, it's going to be until we get like a logistic system and stuff like that. So we can be a little smarter with these builds, and we don't have so much stuff on belts. It's also going to help, I think, with the UPS, basically. So we'll do that when we get there. This is going to be a really easy build though, because there's just not a lot to do. It's like a couple of inserters and you're done, right? It's not that big of a deal, which is kind of nice. We've had some pretty nasty builds more recently, and it's nice to have something that's really easy and we don't have to really do much with. And then I think we're going to add bots to this episode because we're only about 15 minutes in or so, and we're just moving along because these builds are so easy. So yeah, we're going to do that. Maybe we'll get all of bots done this episode. That'd be really cool. I think part of that is because we didn't have any subcomponents to build. It's just build these 3 builds that we already have all the subcomponents built, and they're really simple. They're not taking a long time, right? We're going to need something down here too. That's interesting. So I'll put something down here on all of these because we're going to need it on every one of these. They're all mirrored, right? They're just copies. So there's that. Let's get the lights in, I guess. We'll also get in the other inserters. We'll let this whole line, we'll do this whole thing, and then I'll build the other one off camera, the other 3 lines. Now, again, normally I don't think I'd make this build this big, but these come out so slowly that it's going to take forever for us to rebuild the stash of these, right? So I'm slightly concerned there. But I think these are only really used in robot frames. And so you think, oh, only one product, no big deal. The thing, though, is robot frames are, one, consumed by robots. We're going to need a lot of those. But they're also consumed by science. I think it's purple science. So that's concerning, right? We want to make sure, and let's get rid of that. We're not ready to connect this. Because, again, lubricant is kind of pricey for us right now. All right, so there's the first line. Let me get the other ones in, and I'll be right back. So I'm almost done here, but one of the things I did want to do on camera that I almost forgot to do is start our rocket research. This is really the last blue science thing we need to do, so let's get that moving. And because I want to do on camera. So all we have to do really is hook up these pipes, and then everything's done. And obviously we got to turn it on. Let's remove these. I don't want these pipes in here. I want to connect those last. And and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting carpal tunnel, so I know to alleviate any carpal tunnel potential lawsuits, maybe what we can do, guys, is give bots earlier. I don't know. I'm a complainer. All right, let's let this part rip at least. This is going to put them on either side for us. Awesome. We don't need a lot, right? Because this is these are very slow builds. I'm not really concerned. Now all we have to do is hook up the lubricant. Then we're going to get some these electric engines coming in. Can't even talk. There we go. Electric engines, baby. Again, I think in the future I won't do huge builds. I'll probably just do a small build, get me just enough to get bots, and then start moving with bots. Okay, so here's electric engines. One thing I did want to do with electric engines when they do start popping out is... I don't see any yet. Here we go. They're starting to pop out now. Right? Yeah, there we go. I want to get legs, and I wanted to do that on camera as well. These should be at half. Yeah, they're a really small amount. So let's look at how I can make legs. So I need processing units, the blue chips, right? I'm going to have 20 green chips to make a blue chip. So I need 200 green chips to make 10 of these guys. I do have those on me. Can we just make those like right here? That'd be really cool. Let's see, blue chips. Okay, cool. What do I need? Oh, man. Okay, well, let's take this over to our area where we have sulfuric acid, right? We can just hook it up right over here and just make some of these blue chips, because I want those legs like right now. Main reason is I want to be able to run fast and not need the damn car. So let's go blue chips. Great. Why don't we set up a couple of those, right? We're going to have them like... Well, we can have 2 of them. It really would be nice to have 3, maybe. Maybe we can have a line of those. Let's do it like this, maybe. There we go. Just a really quick chip build that I'm going to just destroy when we're done. Like this. Okay, great. And then, you know what I could do? Right, these need both types of chips. Why don't we just set up a line up here that just comes down this way? Right, we're just going to do this on the fly. It's going to be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. And then I just need 10 of these guys. So let's take that out. It's going to be extraneous or something. I'll hook that up last. Again, because I just don't want to use up where I don't need to. Let's just do a really, really quick build here. Something like that'll be great. And then we're going to want to extend it up here with 2 boxes. Right? And then we want this. Great. Again, super cool build. 200 of these guys and 185 red chips should be plenty. There we go. And then we just add sulfuric acid, correct? Yeah, okay. Boom. Give me red chips. Oh, I can't do anything with them. Okay, shit, I didn't think of this. Alright, so it's going to produce chips, and it's going to need to come out this way, into a box. Let's put the box, it just needs a slow inserters, like a regular one. Cool, and I'm going to kill this when I have enough. I'll leave it here just till I'm, like, really done with this build. But let's do that, let's say, and then that. There we go. No, I need this guy. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, well, let's just do it like this. Let's go like this. And then we'll just turn it right there. There we go. Look at that. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. That's kind of dumb. And then one of these guys. Boom. Okay, let's... Well, we don't need to limit this thing. It's only going to give me 10. This is only going to give me 1 leg. Right? So I need to feed this thing way more of these. Look, the green chips are already out. Let's feed it some more. There we go. But we can make 1 set of legs right away. We really just need 10 of these guys. And did I just get... No, I got 9. What else do we need? I always check these. I usually don't have to deal with it for a while. But it's nice to know kind of what the progress is on those. Let's get the 10 chips. See if we can make me some legs. Yeah, here they are. No, because we need 30 electric engines. So let's get 120 electric engines. I think the interesting part is going to be, for me, is going to be how to balance this. Right? Because we have to pick them up evenly. So, how are we going to... I don't know if there's a way to do that. Why don't we just take 25 out of each of these center boxes, and it'll fill itself up when it gets high enough. There, that gives me 100. Let's do it again. Alright, so I have enough to make me 4 sets of legs. I'm also going to need the power armor, right? That's over... That's right here. Oh, I need 40 processing units for that. Okay. Let's make myself 1 pair of these legs, though, and see how fast it goes. Oh, it's 20 steel as well, huh? I mean, it's not a lot, but I didn't know it was that. So how many? We've got 8. Actually, I can just come over here, get more chips. For this, I can just run around on the belt, collect, I don't know, a few hundred of these. Probably would be a good idea. I can just go like this. This all balances, so who cares? Maybe a few more of those. There we go. That should be enough. This is going to get me a lot more blue chips. I think I have enough red chips, because I think it's 5 per. Right? Is it? It doesn't tell me. How many is it? It doesn't tell me. Gotta go up here. It's 2, so I should have plenty. Yeah, I should have plenty. Let's put all of them in there. See how much we get. We got a lot of red chips on the belt, too, so... Okay, now we have a leg. What we need to do is open up our armor and take something out. We could probably take these energy shields out. They're good, but like, who cares? Maybe personal battery for now? Oh, wow, it's huge! Okay, well, let's take out, let's take these out first. Oh, not everything. We want batteries. We want these. This is going to go over here because the legs are going to take up so much space. Wow, those are huge. Obviously, oh man, we're going to want that, but we got to move it now. Okay. Belt immunity, that goes there, and then this goes here. Now we're not going to have any energy shield to kind of protect us, but that's okay. So how's that? I mean, that's... Whoa! Whoa. Now that's faster, but it's not fast enough to not need the car. So let me get power armor. That's 40 of these guys, right? And then I'll be back. But I also need to prep the other builds right here. We're gonna put 2 more robot builds right here, or maybe 3. So I'm gonna have to move this whole train and everything. I'll be back. It's good for me. It's gonna be a while. Instantaneous for you guys. Hold on. Okay, we're back. It's been a couple days. Sorry I hadn't gotten a video out in the meantime. That's because I've been working on this a lot. I want to get robots this episode. and that's what we're going to do. Off camera really quickly, I did build the power armor. I put legs in. I got extra batteries and power solar panels. I had to take out night vision and the thing that keeps you from moving on tracks, which actually costs a lot of energy. But now I run fast. I don't need the car. That's helped a lot with solving problems. We also have the behemoth biters and spitters, and that has made it really hard to build because our defenses are crumbling. Okay, those things are putting a lot of pressure on us because they have 10 times the health as a biter, and also they do more damage as a large biter or big biter, whatever they're called. Okay, so we've got everything we need right here. I've got all the logistics put in and everything for flying robot frames, the different kinds of robots we want, which is just construction and logistic bots. Yeah, see, here we go. Yeah, here, this is where we're getting the behemoths. See this guy? He's absorbing all the damage too. So then when these guys come in, they just destroy all the guns. Like every 2 or 3 swarms, I have to go down and replace the guns. So it's going to be good to get bots out there for sure to prepare a little bit, but we're going to need some better guns, really. We're going to need more offense to deal with that. So we'll deal with that in a little bit. Let's get bots, though. We also have a little build right here for really just off to the side. I just janked together some builds to get this stuff done to get us roboports. So let's get building because we're on a time crunch. I like that we're on a time crunch, though. So I'm cool with that because it makes the game a lot more fun. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm going to make it. I might die. I might fail, right? I might get to the point where I can't keep up with the bot attacks and I just fail. I'm done. But that's not the case. Now, again, Ethfo said just do Control Z, do it again, and you'll get your item back, right? You'll get the thing back that you destroyed. You'll get the thing back that you destroyed. I did it again, because I'm just trying to hurry. And when you're in a hurry, you make mistakes. That's one thing I learned when I was a DBA for a while. That's database admin, is do not rush yourself. You will make mistakes. One of the mistakes I did is I brought down a production table that was worth $50,000 an hour to the business. So I had to hurry up and fix that. So I did. It was only down for, I would say, 2 hours. It cost us $100,000. So, hey, you live and you learn, right? You can't be a cowboy. You need to make sure that what you're doing is correct. In this case, it doesn't matter that much. This is just a game. But in the real world, it definitely matters. This is going to be interesting because we're going to have to just use the space we have. Yeah, we can put something out here. That'll be great. Let's put a light on this before I move, though. And then let's do this. And then we'll do this is the normal way we do it. Okay, that's already connected. That's great. Let's continue to get this first line in. After this, I'll build it off camera to save us a little bit of time. Because we still don't have robots, but we will after this episode ends. So that's pretty amazing. I can't wait for that. But again, we're not going to be out of the woods right away. We've got a lot to do. Right after this, we need to build the military plant so we can get what we need for black science, so we can get military upgrades. We need flamethrower is the main thing I'm looking at. I was concerned that flamethrower was going to take a lot of oil, and we don't have oil to spare. But somebody said, I was looking it up, and they said, look, bro, like you can get everything you need for your whole base out of one pump jack, right? You need to put some production modules in there, but you can get it off of one pump jack. So I was like, oh, okay, if it's one pump jack, like, let's do it. Also, look how much faster building is with these legs. That is so much faster. So nice, man. All right, so that one's done. I'm going to get the other ones in. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you? One of the things I did off camera is I had to tap this copper node because our copper ran out, or just about ran out, basically. And so we weren't generating any new piercing rounds. So I had to stop what I was doing and put that in real quick. That made this intersection really funky. And I had to solve some deadlock issues there too, where literally 15 trains were deadlocked. So luckily that is solved. So that's good as well. I don't think I did anything else. I think that was it. Oh, that's right. I also reset these trains. You can see we have a lot more space now. That was pretty easy to do. The only thing I don't like about the way I had to set this up is that it hooks into the other plant over here, just because I didn't want to circle it back and take up more space. So that works out really well. I didn't end up using the space. It doesn't matter that much. Oh no, yeah, I did, because the track went through here. Like it's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I recorded because I had so much stuff to do. All right, let's get back to this build. All right, see, I got to go handle this because they can't kill this guy. Now, this guy only has 240 hit points, but he's also a lot more you know, it doesn't take as much damage from these rounds because he's got more armor and stuff. I'm gonna finish this real fast. Then I gotta head down there. What was I doing? I was doing something before I was so rudely interrupted. I was putting lights in. That's right. But we got to go down there. I have to check every time that comes up now because, again, those guys can one or two waves, and I got to go down there and fix it. Again, the bots will help a lot, but they're not going to be able to keep those guys away, right? It's not enough firepower is what's going on, and those guys can just sit around all day. Another thing I wanted to do in the longer term is get some, well, I want to get lasers for those, and I also want to get uranium rounds. I think those will help a lot before we get bigger stuff. Okay, this thing is done. Let's let it rip. I got everything all plugged in. I just need to let it go. So the way that we're doing this is we've got 4 items, and they're all on these 2 belts right here. I just got, the electric engines coming over, merging with the green chips from before. Then I brought in batteries and steel and hooked them up together. And now we're just going to let it rip. And then we should get flying robot frames. The reason this build is so big is because flying robot frames are used for purple science, I want to say. So we're going to need a significant amount of these guys. And I think I only put... Oh, I haven't... Okay, we need to do this. So let's stop it at this much. Like, basically a train. Oh, see, that's not going to work. I'm getting moved. Oh, well, nobody's coming in, so let's just copy this again. And we'll start it from here. There we go, because we want to make sure that this does not do too much. Now, over here, I'm not going to bucket any of this stuff. Because these robots pop out so slowly, it doesn't matter. What's wrong here? They're not building. Why are they not building? Oh my god, I didn't do a cross. I only did one side. The thing we need to add... Oh, that sucks. We have a lot to add, actually, to this build. Right, because we have to do... From either side, they need to grab over to the other side. That is going to be a pain in the butt. So the way I'm going to have to do that is... Okay, I'm back, and I handled that problem we have with biters down there. So let me just finish this, and I'm going to have so much stuff on my inventory right now. It's not even funny. I don't even have any use for this either, so this is going to kind of suck. How are we going to do this? That has to go to there. So we got to switch this. Even this has to change. So from here, all we want is this, though. I'll tell you what I'm doing in a minute. We'll just extend that, I guess. Right? So what I'm doing is I'm saying I need steel for a different build, but only steel. I don't want anything else that's on this line. So I'll have to change that as well. We're going to have to do the same thing to the other side. This is a huge underground build. Because this is going to go like that. Right? So there we go. Now they got what they need. But we're going to have to do this all the way down. This is just so many undergrounds, man. It won't work anyway, because now that won't work. I'm going to have to redo this whole build. I might as well just restart. Yeah, that sucks, because now that guy can't pick up. I guess the way to do it would be to do this one in a different way. Right? So, like, if you look at this, you'd say, hey... I guess do it to there. And then... Okay, this one's working all the way, so what I'm going to do is erase this thing and copy it over, and then we'll go from there. I'll be right back. You know, another thing I could do is just leave it like this, and hand take some of these frames over, and just create some bots with them, and let the bots help me. So let's just build the next build then. And we're going to get the bots to help. So let's just start building this build. So this build is just chips and frames. One of them, the construction bots use green, and the logistics bots use red. So all I did was bring in a train with both. This is actually kind of a cool setup. I marked where the chips would go, and I separated them out this way so they'd be on different sides of the belt. Then I shared them right here. And then what I told this thing to do is anytime you don't have enough chips, enough green or enough red, take off and go around to green and red and get chips. So it'll fill itself up if it has 0 of either of these. And they both consume at the same rate, so it should be needed at the same time, pretty much. Not necessarily, though. If I'm pulling in a lot of construction bots, it's going to need green chips, so it'll go get green chips. If it's logistics bots, it'll need red chips, so it'll go get those. But it gets both, right? So that was kind of a thing I wanted to do, because I'm running out of space is really why. So this build should work. famous last words, but this one should work. We'll see. And yeah, we're getting some issues again. Oh, right there. Yeah, we don't have anything set up here. I'm trying to get bots before I go set up a whole bunch more defense, since what I already had to do at least once. That's not getting fed. Oh, that's because that's the output. Okay. So the input right here is just chips, right? And they're consumed relatively fast. One line per 10 machines right here. That's 30, right? That's one line. The second line's going down to here. But this other line of machine frames, or the flying robot frames, can do double the amount. So I'm using it for both. So you can see I'm only pulling in 2 right here. So let's keep moving on this build. Let's get these in now, I think. Again, we're doing construction bots on one side and logis on the other. Let's get the power in. We'll probably need some big poles here. That's fine. Let's big pole it to there. Cool. That's in. These builds are a lot smaller, so this should be just a lot more simple. Again, I'm not going to set up all of them. What I'm going to do is set up one, and we'll let it rip, just so because I just need bots like right now. So this is also input, I believe, and then the input, yeah, because it's a center. It's mirrored right here. And then output is these guys, right? Those are output guys. And then same thing on these. I should just, yeah, there we go. So we have one last thing to do. Everybody has 3, so what's going on with this guy? Oh, I wrote over him. That should be there. Same thing with this guy. This should be over here. So let's look at what he needs. He's going to need a guy here. All right, so now let's connect these. There we go. We shouldn't have... Oh, we had some stuff on there? Okay. A couple machine frames or whatever. Let's... Oh, because they're coming through here. That makes sense. They're not coming in very fast. They're also coming in only half, right? And only on these 2 lines. So we're only going to get a few. But let's let this rip so we can actually start getting bots created. And then I can create a roboport. Let's see what I need for a roboport, a personal roboport real quick. I can make one now. Let's make the roboport and stick it in there. I want to see what the size is. So these run down right here. They pool up, and then we're segregating them right here into these 2 different boxes. So there's Logi, there's Constructor. I only have a line of each for now. That's probably all I'll need for a while, but we'll see. So that line's set up. I'm not going to worry about it too much right this second. Let's get this roboport in, though. I guess I do it like this. Oh, okay, it's one of those spots. So what I'm going to do, let's take out 2 batteries. I've never needed these batteries. I never get that low. Let's put a personal roboport in. It's charging, which is really going to drain my batteries. You can see it down here. It's got a little indicator right there. Yeah, this is going to drain a lot of juice, but that's okay. Now let's go get some construction bots and see if we can get this thing built. See if it'll start building. Yeah, we got 1 only. Let's get him up here, though. He kind of needs you to focus fire up here, buddy. We got 1 bot, baby. We got a bot.
Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
They're very slow, but they're coming in. Let's build these other ones so we can get more. Actually, I should probably fix another line of this. Okay, we should have a lot more bots coming in. So let's go grab some more. There we go. 39. That's a lot of bots. Now let's start working on... This is already crafted, so let's... Ooh, what's in there, though? Batteries? We don't want that. The turret is out of ammo. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's go solve this ammo issue. Okay, I fixed that problem. Let's get back to our bot build here. Really, what I want to do is turn on this guy right here. So let's pick up those, because those are definitely not necessary. And then we'll make sure that these guys are turned on, because this is where we get our steel. We'll just do something like this. Actually, what I could do is put a big one in there. Let's get like 2 of those guys, and then we can just do this. Right, boom, there we go. Okay, there we go. So we got steel. Now we need red chips, right? Is it just red chips? Red chip steel, yep, red chips. Right there. And we want gears, which is going to connect over here. Like this. There we go. Now that's everything. Again, this is a very jank build, but it doesn't, I don't care. All right, it's fine. Now let's limit this. We want, I don't know, a stack of roboports for now. It's going to take a lot of resources to build these, and I just don't want to build too many. All right, so here come the gears. We should start making them pretty soon. Where are my bots? Where are my bots at? I don't know. I don't know where they're at. We're not building anything. We should be. Do I have bots on me? Where are my bots? Oh, here they are. Do I need to do this? Oh, now they... Uh-oh. They don't know what to do because... Well, let's see. We got a roboport, correct? Here we go. Let's try it. There we go. Nice. So we're getting some damage. Yeah, we got to go fix that pretty soon. They're going to get juiced. How come not building? Oh, because they don't have any supply ports. That's fine. Where are my bots? There they are. They're slow boating it. There we go. There we go. Start building, guys. Let's go. There we go. Construct 100 machines using robots. I'm glad to get the achieve on the video. So that's going to kind of do it for this episode. We got bots. We got my personal roboport set up. They're going to be helping me build now. I'll be able to build a lot faster, and I won't have to have the tedium of building by hand. They're also going to help us with defenses. I'm going to set some stuff off camera to just get a couple roboports in key positions where I need to feed bots by hand again right now until we can get those situations fixed. And then we're going to work immediately on military, plant, and black science. So I'll see you on the next one. Stay frosty.